Facebook is still not loading. Even though I hit the right button now. I coisted. I coisted. Uh-oh.
Why? What did you say to it?
Stream. That's what I said. Stream, baby. Stream. I'm still trying to get it all sorted. Trying not to curse. Uh-huh. He was like, "You throwing F-bombs last time." Oh, come on. I keep refreshing that page and nothing happens. I'm gonna go back into Video Mastermind.
I hear doggy.
He's like, "I want to be on stream." Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. Create a post. Loading, 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 loading. Oh my god, 59 seconds. I'm not gonna make it. Anybody watching, I'm trying to get it sorted out for Facebook. It just won't load. It just keeps showing the loading, 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 loading.
Did it work on Facebook last week?
Yes, it did.
Oh. No,
we got it in the nick of time. It's different problem today. It looks to be on the Facebook side. My computer's running pretty good right now. It's the Facebook page. Oh, come on. It's killing me. I can go to the mastermind group, which I do, and then I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna post something, right? So I click on that. Yay!
Hello.
There's Matt Hoss.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet.
If anybody
There I
doesn't
am.
know us
There
already,
you are.
I'm Stuart. That's Laura in the middle. And Matt Hoss is on the end.
Greetings.
Greetings from the interwebs.
I'm learning how to use technology over here,
New Mac.
and I'm failing.
Is that the new Mac?
No, this is not the new Mac. This is my attempt at printing a shipping label. As you can see, if this is on my shipping sticker.
You gotta tell it 4x6, that's all. It doesn't know what medium you want to use. So it's probably an 8.5 by 11. You gotta tell it 4x6.
Or you can get the special printer that we have.
That's what he's got.
Oh, he does?
That label goes in a special printer. Label printer.
Where you have the
He's got a zebra
sticky on the
zebra
back
printer.
and everything?
Yeah, see? Yeah. It's a label printer. So dedicated.
The thing is, I didn't want to download their proprietary software. I just downloaded the driver, and it was like, not going to do it. Because I went into Acrobat, and I said print, and it said choose your paper size. It's like A4, 8.5 by 11, tabloid. There was no 4x6. So I was like, make a customized 4x6 area for me. Like, it was all manual. I'm like, this doesn't feel right.
Yeah. No, it should
my
auto
first-
size. Should auto size the 4x6.
Now I have the actual software running with the label loaded up into it, and I should probably print it just to see if it works.
Can I get vMix Social up? I'm listening. Remix Social, I gotta get working.
I should take a little video of it and see if it's actually working. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna do actual like production work during the show. Are you ready? Here I go. I'm hitting print. You will be guided through the necessary steps to install the software. Oh, come on!
Why don't you want the software, man? Just do the software.
That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to print.
It
says I have to install something.
Let's go.
This seems very suspicious. Running the packages.
So
Sorry.
you live
No,
on
this is
Facebook or not?
anticlimactic.
Not at the moment. We're not live on Facebook.
Okay. Just YouTube.
I will try again in a few minutes, but
Okay, no problem. Just want to make sure.
I've tried it 3 times already, so we'll give it a few minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it going. I mean, sometimes I can't control Facebook. You know, everything seems to be working over here. I had it on the page just to go live, just like to hit the. Uh-oh, I hear print. Did he get it? Did he do it?
Well, I have to redact information, but I did it.
Yay! Oh, that's it. Excellent. I like
Yeah.
when Stuart was playing and he was doing the machine, and I was like, oh, it's so cute the way it comes out.
Yeah. I got 4x6, but I got dedicated shipping label printer.
Okay,
Yep.
have to
2
pin
of them
this to
actually.
my-
I got one for little bitty labels, and I got one for 4x6 labels.
You can run little itty bitty labels through
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
All right. I'm no longer a failure.
You actually sold something?
Huh?
I did.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Because you're shipping a label, so I don't know.
Well, no, this is a label that I
Oh, it's a
took
test label?
earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I just ran it again through the PDF. But I don't know if you heard. Yeah, no, I legit sold something, because when you're on the live selling platform Whatnot, I did one show and I loaded up 6 products, and I had technical errors. I didn't make any sales during the show. And I just haven't gone back to it yet. Well, my 6 products were still in there, and I set a buy it now price. Someone found the store, went through my catalog, and went boop and bought something.
Ah.
While I wasn't live selling, I wasn't doing a live selling show. I was just, got a notice.
Were you happy
gotta
with the
sell.
price, though? The price was okay?
Well, it was what I had set. Yeah,
Okay.
it was 40% off retail. I'm like, okay. Take
Oh.
that.
That shows you it can happen after the fact. Wow, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah. So that's who it went out to.
So
Yeah.
if it was sold already, what would happen then? If they would say that there's some kind of message that it's been sold already, or how do they know?
How does who know? How does what?
How do
not
they know that that it's still available? Since this is all after the fact, it's not live.
Well, now it has been removed from my store. So the item's no longer removed from the store, and then when I log in, I got the banner, you sold something, you have to ship it now. And then it sent me an email and sent me a text. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I guess it just wouldn't go through on their side, right? Yeah.
What's the question?
The question is,
does-
if it's already sold, that it comes up in you. Would it be in your store if it's already sold or not? It just
no,
comes off.
it goes away. It comes off the store if it's
Okay,
sold.
so that's the answer to my question then. Okay.
Yeah, it comes off the store if it's sold. And I had downloaded this sticker Thursday when I shipped it. And it was still on my desktop, so I just opened the sticker, the PDF again, and then just printed it.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I guess
congrats.
it likes to be printed through its own software and not through Adobe Acrobat. But whatever. I'll make it work.
I just picked the printer. That's all I do. Really.
Yeah.
I don't have to open software. Unless the driver runs in the background, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, we have so much
And
trouble
they
with
only gave me like 20 labels, so like I'm gonna have to buy a pack of labels.
I got like the 200 roll. It's a roll, not a. Yours are flat packed, right? They got like a Z.
Yeah, they come in like an accordion.
Yeah. Mine's are on a roll. Yeah, but the same 4x6.
Are they 4x6 shipping labels?
Sure.
On a roll. Oh wow.
On a roll, yeah. Like you ever see the printers that you see at UPS and all these other kind of shipping stores? They have a white printer with a bubble kind of cover, or a clear bubble cover.
No, I've never noticed.
Oh, it's one of those. It's made by Zebra. It's almost bulletproof, man. You can run it over with a truck, nothing will happen to it.
But this quick start guide that they gave me, it comes in a booklet this big. You know, it's like, but
a magnifying glass, right?
This is the quick start guide.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Multi-language.
I don't think it's that quick.
Multi-language too. Right? Yeah.
Yeah. The English is only a quarter of that, but it's still it's 4, 8, 16, it's 24 panels for the quick start guide.
Yeah. Well, you got it working.
I got it working.
You got it working without reading it, probably.
And here's the good part. I did not purchase it. It came as an Amazon product review.
Get out of here! That's awesome.
No.
that I like. Yeah.
Well, I had my eye on the Rollo, and the Rollo with Bluetooth enabled is over $200.
Yeah.
It's like $260. Like it's a lot of money, and I'm like, oof.
Yeah, but
and they make a bunch on the market that are like $80.
The labels are expensive for that too, aren't they? The Rollo.
Yeah, for 500, I think it's like $20, maybe. So it's.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but it's not nothing.
Yeah.
Well, when Billy was streaming, my mentor, he's like, I got to cover the 30-cent label. You know, it's like he was saying he pays 30 cents a label. That seems a little much, but I don't know. Nothing's cheap. Nothing's free, and nothing's cheap.
Yeah.
Well, the label was free. Actually, it wasn't free. I have to use my labor to make a video about it, but
yeah.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So how are you two guys doing?
I like
What's up in your world?
When I tell my customers that they can only print 20 pages, and they're like, well, if I need to print more, can I pay? I said, you get 20 pages for free. So what do you think of? It's free. It's free. That's it.
They just want to get away with it.
20,000. No, What if I? No.
You can't even pay there. Right. Yes.
I would go on the internet and sign up every iteration of my name. I'd have a Matt Haas, a library number. I'd have a Matthew Haas library number. I would have Mateo Haas.
Mateo.
I'd come in there with a whole handful of digital codes and just run that printer all day long.
The best is when they come in with their whole family, and as long as they know the PIN numbers, we can't say anything.
Yeah.
So they could be over there for 2 hours, and we'll be like, all right, now we're catching on that they have multiple cards and they're doing more things than what they're supposed to. So.
Yeah. Well, they found a hole in the system. That's all.
Now it's interesting because I get to come home and tell Stuart like all the computer stuff.
Yeah.
So
every day I hear it now.
The one guy, he prints something, and they have to download it first before they print it.
Which I don't understand. But...
Yeah. So he prints it out to me, and he's like, look at how small it is. I said, did you download it first? He says, no. I said, so I did it for him and everything else. I printed it. I said, now doesn't this look better?
Yeah, it's on the right format for some reason. She was explaining it to me. I was like, I don't know why it does that. I don't know. I don't have that problem.
People who use it.
There's very big differences between the library and us real life users.
Crazy. Your story, Laura, reminds me of a subreddit. Similar. When you have multiple people using it, they're kind of like getting over on the system. There's a subreddit called malicious compliance. And that's when you're told to do something, and then the malicious part is you end up doing what you're told, and you're like, you said to do it. Like, oh, it's only 20 per account? Okay, here's 3 library cards, that's 3 accounts. Another example of malicious compliance was a apartment building. Everyone got the threatening letter. If you leave anything in the hallway, it will get thrown out. And everyone puts their junk in the hallway, and someone has to cart it off. They put like heavy, barbells that they don't want anymore. Hey, malicious compliance.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah, but we got a better story. So we have 4 printers, and only 3 of the printers are 2 of the printers are working. So the computers that are hooked up to the printer that's not working, we disable them so that nobody can use them.
Makes sense.
So I tell the customer, I'm like, look, there's no computers available. We're having printer issues and all that. But you have 3 computers in there. I said, I just told you that printer is not working. If you need to print, you can't use it. So why would I enable it? But they don't get that. They just see empty computers. Nobody's working there. It's okay. I said, well, where are you going to print if you're going to print?
Yeah. You got to put in trouble tickets for those too. Because they're just going to sit there. You're the one responsible now for it, so you're going to have to escalate the repair. Yeah. It's going to keep happening.
It's the bane of my existence, man. When I ran that office, every day there was a printer problem. Every day. I can't print. And of course, no one tries to fix it themselves. They're just like, Matt.
Oh, she's got the opposite. People are like, I know how to fix it, but I know I can't touch it, so I won't. And she's like, why you even tell me that?
But the problem is that I understood was the rollers that are inside that grasp the paper, because it's so old that they keep getting stuck.
Yeah,
so
that's a true service call.
Yeah. So the
send it.
Wait. So the little message that comes on the top, it says open the top. And it's a red flashing light. So I open the top, take the cartridge out just to see if there's anything missing it, like in there. Put all that back and poof, it worked. 10 minutes later, hi, miss, come help me. I said, you know what? I'm just going to stand here until you finish printing. And then we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Just put it out of order if it's that often.
Yeah, but then we don't have no printers.
Well, did you put in any tickets for any of them yet?
Yeah, we have a ticket for 2.
So
come on, you know.
Take the best one that you have and try to deal with it.
You know how technology is. They don't.
But you have 4 of them. Figure out which is the best one out of the 4.
Well, that's what we're doing.
And limp along. Yeah. That's all you can do.
Stuart, did you send me the video of that goo you can put on the rubber rollers and it brings them back?
Oh yeah. I'm the one who sent you that. Yeah, a technician needs to do that. It's not up to Laura to do it.
Okay, I got a question for you, Laura. So,
go ahead.
After you put in a ticket for help, how long does it take for them to get to look at the machine?
It depends. Usually it's 1 or 2 days after, but it's the IT guy, right? So he comes and he says, okay, it really needs to be fixed. And then he puts the service call in for HP, which is the name of the printer.
There's still a guy, 2 days later, a guy has to reevaluate it to get the real help.
Yeah. So we have this thing called Help Desk that we email to. And I am just troubleshooting. I am not actually fixing the printer, so I can't do it.
Well, neither is he, obviously, if he's got to put in another ticket.
And then the other problem we have is the toner is so bad that it brings streaks down the front of the paper.
Well, that could be a bunch of things.
So it needs to be all cleaned inside.
Yeah, it's been leaking toner all over the place.
Yeah.
It's a mess. It's a mess, man.
Yes. It's like the cartridge exploded in the
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a problem, someone should be on site within 4 hours.
Crazy. Yeah, this is the library.
And there's 62 branches, and IT is only a small. I think there's like 6 or 7 people in IT. There's not that many people.
6 or 7 in IT? Jesus.
I don't think there's that many.
Wow.
And then
You need to hire Stuart. Stuart needs to be head of IT.
Yeah.
And then
He'll
they
get
only
things
get
humming.
assigned to so many branches. So if there's 62 branches, each guy
Yeah, it's
gets,
a lot. Yeah. A lot, man.
So you know what the best part right now they're doing? 62 branches, they're all installing Windows 11. You know how that goes, right?
No, they're trying to install Windows.
They've been working Saturday, Sunday. They work overtime all weekend. And they only got to 7 branches out of 62.
Because they're finding out a lot of the older computers can't handle Windows 11, right. So now they're doing a straight up replacement.
Have like 4 gigs of internal RAM.
Yeah. So now they're doing replacements versus upgrades, updates or whatever. So now that's
Ryzen processor.
That slows down the whole workload that they got to do.
Macs. You should just go to all Macintosh.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
YouTube is being quiet.
Yeah, and maybe I should try Facebook again. Let's see what happens. Oh, it's still loading. What the hell?
Loading.
Let me try this Facebook again. No. I hit the wrong button. I want to try.
The wrong button. You like that video I sent you with the Mario Brothers, Matt?
Yeah.
I was like, when I saw how big that thing was, I was like, I gotta send it to the 2 of them.
You even moved the purple button and slid it up and slid it back down to power it off and power it back. I was like, oh my god!
And the controller was like a table.
Yeah, you didn't know if he was sitting at the table with the table or. Yeah.
I was watching his left hand, and it was just on like the east part of the up north, south, east, west. But
Yeah.
He's not really using that thumbstick.
Yeah, Facebook doesn't like us today.
Well, I hear they're saying all live streams are going to be deleted after 30 days on Facebook.
What?
They're done. They're done streaming everyone's crap. They're just like, it's all out of here.
Wow.
They hate it. Facebook hates streaming.
It's
First
a
of
lot
all,
of
it is
storage.
super expensive. Well, storage is expensive too.
Yeah.
But to take that stream and load balance it and shove it all over the internet, I mean, that takes
Re-encode it.
a lot of hardware.
Yeah.
Big bucks. I'm surprised they let it go as long as it did.
Yeah.
Because Facebook's huge. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of people are on Facebook, banging away at their servers. Man,
30 days. Oh, where'd you hear that?
it's been everywhere around the interwebs.
Yeah.
I haven't seen
I
that.
haven't
Let me see
heard
if
it.
I can find it. Facebook.
Yeah, I'm sure it's true, but just saying.
Streaming.
Yeah, I can't. The mastermind group, I can't create a post. It just keeps going.
After 30 days, you'll no longer be able to access your video, and it'll be automatically removed from your page or profile and deleted from Meta servers. You'll be notified via email and on Facebook when the change takes effect on your account. This was posted beginning Feb 19. So, it's Feb
19,
22.
yeah, pretty recent, yeah.
So,
Wow.
So all that stuff that we posted on
Yeah, it's gonna be gone.
will be gone.
And we don't have local copies. We rely on them. Well, everybody's so used to having posting something and it just stays there. It's gonna be huge Now that it's gonna be gone, yeah.
Do that on the YouTubes, not.
Yeah, until they do it too.
Facebook is a place to get in front of people. It's not a place to have the audience come back at a set time and at a set page or group and then just engage.
Yeah.
Facebook is for doom scrolling and stumbling upon stuff. It's not for repeat audience. I mean, it can be, but it's not the same. It's not the same as YouTube.
Yeah.
You said you were looking into the Blue Sky, right?
They don't actually. Blue Sky. I'm confused because vMix has it in their destinations for streaming, but when I actually looked up Blue Sky, they say that they have no streaming. They only
that's a micro posts. That's like a Twitter thing. That's not like a Facebook.
So I'm wondering why vMix included it in destinations. I don't
know anything about Blue Sky.
I'm just learning about it, but there's no direct streaming to it. You can link to other streaming services like Facebook and YouTube. But why is it in the vMix social for comments then? I don't get it. I don't get it.
That is unknown.
They put it, such a high-profile spot in a streaming software, and they don't stream. It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Is it because it's alphabetically to the top? B, Blue Sky.
No. I don't know if I can show you how it's listed.
Nah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
This top. Oh, you see it there?
Yeah. Okay.
There's only a few across the screen, and then... Yeah, that's weird. Nope, I lost my lower third. Yeah, so speaking of buttons, did you get all yours working?
Mm-hmm. I went through and I repaired. Well, I can't get the bar party working, where I'm on the bar TV screen and the whole crowd goes crazy. That meme.
Yeah.
Well, I had to make it a WebM because the big TV screen is just a knockout, like it's a hole in the video, and I'm behind it, and the only way in Ecamm to have audio come through a video overlay is to have it be WebM. If the video is the background, then the audio comes through. It's just the way that the file formats are and the way that I guess the app is. So the workaround, and it will not play. Well, I don't know.
My question is, it worked before, so shouldn't it?
Well, that was on a different Mac, but you're right.
But the file structure should be the same, right?
I know. It's on Sequoia. It's on a new version of the OS, my new Mac. So maybe some. I'm sure maybe I'm not using the right, because I just found the same file, but maybe it wasn't the one I was using. Maybe it was an earlier version, just named the same thing, because it didn't transfer over.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah,
quite
something's going on. Right, but that's only one.
Other than that, I mapped all of my. Yeah, Stream Deck doesn't do a good job at preserving everything. It preserved a lot.
But not everything.
It preserved all my button names and all my button graphics, and all the scenes worked, and everything that was a image worked. Things that were videos were hit or miss. Some videos worked and some videos didn't.
That's weird.
Like the Falling Hearts for Jaden. That's a WebM, and that one worked, but not the bar party. I don't know why. But, yeah. But
it's all
humming. Say
What,
again?
Lord?
I said it's a lot faster, the computer and everything.
Oh, it is. I could even tell some apps because I use a Mac application to do the transcripts. I drop the video file on it and it does the transcripts. And I do that after the show when John's still on because he's in the green room, and we banter for a couple minutes after the show. And I'm like, holy crap, it's done. It tore through it I was noticeably faster. I'm like, well, I do have a new processor in the new Mac. It's faster.
Good. Wow.
And I didn't need my hardware to force a third monitor because the old Mac, the M1 Mac Mini, I have the M4 Mac Mini, but the old M1 Mac Mini only supported 2 native monitors. And I had to have a piece of hardware to force a third
pluggable.
one.
Yeah.
This new one, it can do 3 monitors. I'm like, okay. That old hardware is just sitting on the desk now. I don't need it.
Yeah, it's good. Wow. That reminds me, my video card's set up for 4 monitors, but I only use 3. I never explored hooking up a 4th monitor.
Yeah.
But I'll leave it alone. I like the headroom on my video card, I guess. Yeah.
I've been putting new apps on it. Like I didn't have Final Cut Pro, my video editor, on it, so I put Final Cut Pro on there. And then I didn't have BB Edit, that wasn't there. I didn't have Dropbox, like all these little comfort things. BB Edit's a text editor, that I use. And I have 2 Dropbox accounts. I'm like, crap. I'm like, which one was it? Like, why do I even have 2? I don't even know. And then I figured out which one was the right one and put that on. So yeah, just as I go, I'm just putting on the apps that I need for now.
Yeah.
And then my shortcuts were because Mac has a text replacement feature where I can type VIDX and it'll do a sentence. And I do a lot of my ChatGPT prompts that I just type 3 characters and it does my whole prompt for me. And I went downstairs to the old Mac and I exported each one of those little prompts. And then I go upstairs to go import them. I go over to the stream. I'm like, they were already there. It must have come down with my Apple account, like my iCloud account or whatever. It must have just somehow known. Because I did. Because when you buy a new Mac, it says, "Hey, do you want to import an existing Mac, or do you want to start from scratch?" I'm a nerd. I'm like, I always start from scratch. Like I want to build it all back up, even though it's a kind of a pain.
Yeah.
But I don't want.
Yeah.
Like
I
deliberately
gives you a chance
want to
edit.
stuff.
Gives you a chance to edit out some stuff.
Exactly. I want to leave stuff behind that I'm not using anymore because I have a lot of music production, weird stuff, and I don't want to leave it all behind. So yeah. So.
Oh, I'm glad it worked out. Yeah,
it's going good.
Yeah.
Got my screen capture utility. I got a cool screen capture. Put that back on. I actually paid for that twice. I was like, "Oops!" So I have two accounts for that sucker by accident.
Wow.
It was only like $9 lifetime. I paid twice for it, so I guess I'll live 2 lives, and I'll.
Now remember, you have to go visit the old Mac every once in a while.
Laura tells me that all the time. Visit your old computer. Make sure they know you love them.
You gotta visit the old one. And I told Stuart to go. Make sure you visit that old laptop every once in a while. It was here for how many years?
Laura, you can rest assured 40 times a month I'm going to be on that old laptop because that's what's going to capture my product review videos is the old.
Yeah, it's got a new home, new duties for yeah.
But I want to wipe it clean before I start using it for that. So it's hooked. It's all hooked together. You saw it connected to the monitors last week, but I think it's just going to sit there until I wipe it clean. I just want to wipe it type of
Yeah.
But I'm not going to do that until after I have my new Mac running for like a week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
And then I'm coming for this one, this little M2 MacBook Pro. That's getting wiped too, because the internal storage is all filled up with crap.
Now, do you do backups? You do backups often? Yeah.
That's hard to answer. Yes, everything that needs backed up is backed up, but as far as nothing is permanent on this MacBook Pro. It's just to run apps either off of the external drive or cloud apps. So it doesn't need any files on it. But I have a very large Ecamm library in there on this Mac that I want to wipe out.
Yeah, just taking up space.
The only way I can do it conveniently is to blow the whole computer up, because it's at the computer level. It's not at the account level, because each Mac has different user folders with their own user properties.
Mm-hmm.
It's way at the base Mac HD level. It's where they store these cache files, and I've got multiple gigs worth of cached files in there. So gonna get them out. Rip them out.
Yeah, as long as you don't need them. Yeah.
No. This will be the safest machine to wipe clean, because it's easiest to do it, because there's no storage on it. Which I should say there's no storage, because I have the Photos app and that fills up with storage. But Apple did something awesome a short while ago where they put little teeny lightweight previews of your assets, and when you double click them, then they quick download it in the background.
That's always nice.
And they put it. So as long as you have the iCloud storage available, you can fill that sucker up, and it feels like I have all 80,000 photos on this Mac with no storage. I really don't, because you double click them and it quick downloads them before you even know it. Seamless.
Whoa, gotta sneeze. Yeah. Sorry about that. I don't have a sneeze button. Oh boy.
You don't have a mute button?
Well, I can turn off my mic, I guess. Couldn't get there fast enough with the
Gesundheit.
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Which one is my mic?
Oh, he did it. Look at that. See? Laura, he's a pro.
Yes, he is.
But you're in a half sneeze, you can't go, where's the button? Yeah. Everything's working today now. vMix is running smoothly. They had 3 more updates. So I think they're the right updates this time. I don't know what the hell happened the other day, man. That was crazy. Echo and everything. Yeah. Then they have a new way to save. Well, actually, it's not. Well, maybe new to you. Maybe. vMix will save as a bundle. They call it a bundle save, where it saves all the assets together in a zip file. The other day I didn't save it correctly, and I saved it without the assets. And then when I opened it up, it said missing files, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell? So thank God I had the assets in the one before it. I loaded it up and then had to resave it with all the assets. Saved myself, because I didn't make much changes. But there's like 3 different ways to save. And I'm finally saving under the right way with the zip. It makes a bigger file, but it keeps all the assets together in one place. So.
Yeah, gotta have the lower thirds working.
Yeah. So I had a lot of things not working, and now everything's Smooth as butter. And I saved the X keys, the mapping. You have to save it separately. It doesn't. When it says save as a bundle, it doesn't include mapping to the X keys, which you figure it would, because it says the bundling your assets. What the X keys is not an asset? I don't know. So, but I got all that saved. So it should be disaster proof for a little while. But you know what a pain in the ass to map things is, man. Crazy. Yeah. I still didn't do my third X keys though. I mapped Laura's, mapped mine. There's one in the studio, which I still won't use, but that's supposed to be mapped also. There's supposed to be a third copy, which I didn't get to yet. But I had to get the first two working. Now I'm up to the third. Yeah. Yeah, that room is a disaster. I'm chipping the paint away. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. I'm gonna switch screens for a second.
You were working in the bathroom, chipping away paint.
Yeah, I finished the bathroom. So I got the cardboard on the floor and stuff. Oh, well, the room is always pretty much a disaster. What happened?
Is that the room you're in? Is that the room you're in now?
No.
No.
It's that one room next to me. Cardboard on the floor. That's my ETZ camera. Laura.
What? So, what's the plan in that room?
I gotta paint the ceiling. I wish I had a camera that can point to the ceiling. There's so many cables on a grid. The drop ceiling.
Yeah.
All the cables that come down to these three monitors run across the ceiling. I have to paint the ceiling.
Okay.
So
Wow.
that's the major problem on that. And then the shelving is like 2 feet, so I can't reach the back wall. Let me see. Can I go? Oh, you can't see. You can't see it. Yeah, you can't see it. But yeah, I gotta paint that whole room with lead covering paint, or they call it encapsulating paint. Yeah, it's a special paint for lead that kind of makes the whatever is still adhered, kind of gives it a little more rubber. Keeps it adhered, you know, so it doesn't peel as fast.
So you have lead paint.
Yeah, this whole place is like a 200-year-old building, man.
Jeez.
Yes, for sure. It ain't an if. It is.
Don't eat the paint chips.
Yeah, I try to wear a mask when I'm scraping because it comes right down on me. But other than that, I'm not really doing anything. Eventually, I'll have to wipe down all the surfaces from the lead dust. But there's an inspection coming in August, I think. That they're going to bring their own contractors in. I think New York City has to bring their own contractors in who are licensed for abatement, lead abatement. You can't have anybody do it. So once they see that you have a lead problem, their own contractor's got to come in and cause a mess and charge you for it.
So if you seal it up, then they won't warrant them doing anything.
Yeah, or less of a job because it's most of the place is painted pretty well. Except I had a drop ceiling so the drop ceiling was concealing the peeling paint for many years, for like 2 decades. So when I got here, I started putting wires all through the ceiling, and I saw how much peeling was happening. I was just like, "There's no way you're getting past this inspection with this here." But for the owner, it was out of sight, out of mind. They were like, "Well, just leave the ceiling." Leave the drop ceiling. And I said, you think that's gonna work? They're not gonna stick their head up there and go, "Hey, what's happening here?" I said, "No, that's a pipe dream. You're gonna fail." So they even said windows that move, you know, like the paint on windows, the dust that gets released. So that the windows, even if they're painted, they may be a problem because they're releasing lead. So I think they're at least going to get hit by the windows. So yeah, and first thing I Googled was, do I have to move out while I'm doing this? And they said, Google says no. but it depends on how are they gonna fix the problem? Are they gonna remove the windows? Can they afford to remove the windows? It's a big can of worms, man.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But they even said door hinges that create dust. The doors closing, if they don't close correctly, they rub against the door jamb. They gave references to everywhere that dust paint can be. Paint. I was just like, oh boy.
And anywhere it's rubbing together.
It's gonna create. Yeah. So I was just like, wow, all buildings, nothing's square, so everything's like everything is rubbing.
When my son was a young teenager, he was learning about this stuff in school, and he asked me about, he's like, Dad, why did they use asbestos? Because he was talking about asbestos.
Yeah, it's so horrible. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it has great insulating properties. I'm like, it has many pluses. Like, it excels at a lot of things, but it will kill you over 2 decades.
Yeah.
People could, and same thing with lead. Lead in paint is wonderful. It makes the paint go on nice and smooth. It doesn't drip. Like, it has qualities that you want.
Lead is still used in plumbing. So, yeah. And the shower beds and stuff like that. It's very pliable. Yeah. It has to be approved, and sealed, but they use it. Oh, where's the Tech Troublemaker? Hey!
Where is he?
Roy, hello.
Where do you see Tech Troublemaker?
Tech Troublemakers on YouTube. You don't see him?
Oh, it just came up now.
I beat Laura to the punch.
Everything is so slow.
Yeah, well, as far as I know, they can still use lead pans in shower bodies. There is alternatives. Or if you're adapting the super old plumbing to PVC, there's lead adapters. But in very few cases, less and less every year. Yeah.
A big reason why the Roman Empire fell is lead in the pipes.
Oh yeah, drove everybody mad, right?
And the rich aristocrats had plumbing, and they all went mad. They were running the place. And I was even told they did know about the negative health effects of lead, but they didn't care. They would sprinkle lead dust on wine to make it sweeter. No, it's true.
Oh,
that's the reason the kids eat the paint chips. Is it's very sweet.
Yeah.
It tastes like candy.
Speaking of tasting good, they said one of the additives into the special paint that I bought for lead covering, they have it comes with a bitter taste. I forgot what they called it, but they put an additive so it does not taste good.
Okay. Interesting. Wow.
Yeah.
Because you know what's so funny? Not that it's funny, but when we were growing up, we had all this stuff, and nobody made such a big day. we lived
but a lot of people did.
Now
a lot of people did get sick.
Everything in the new generation is like, oh my God, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't. Well, we would,
We like to think that nothing would happen to us, but we're not. It's not over yet, honey.
No, but you know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Even snow days, they give the kids no school. How many days did we go to school when it was 5 inches?
We walked in 8 foot of snow up the hills.
Why? It's snowing outside? You're going to school. Goodbye.
I have a box in the garage full of Dungeons and Dragons miniatures, and they're all made out of lead. Made out of lead.
Yeah, all Christmas ornaments and stuff. Yeah.
It's not bad if you can touch it. It's the dust that you can't get on the ins. You can't have it on the inside of your body. That's the problem with lead.
Like they were complaining at my mom's house, something with the water or something. And I said, my dad grew up on that water for how many years and lived to 84 years old. Now you're going to make something that there's something wrong with the water?
Yeah.
Everybody drank that water and everything.
Yeah.
In the snow up there both ways.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't get around to testing the water yet in here, but I'm afraid to test the water.
You know what was the best? I lived on a dead end with the snow, and the snow truck, the sanitation truck, they used to plow all the snow to the corner.
Mm,
Then we would have the hill.
yeah. I got this little lead testing kit. It's got it's got the chemical on it already to react, but you just moisten them and then rub it on any paint surface, and if it turns like a bright orange, it's got lead. So I already knew there was lead here, but what I want to do is, I want to know which surfaces I don't have to cover. You know what I mean? So I don't have to do extra work. So basically, it's narrowing down where I gotta start putting paint.
Just cover everything in epoxy. You know, just seal it all up.
Sure. My biggest problem is I don't mind doing it. I don't want to dismantle the whole room equipment. I gotta. Oh my god, there's stuff everywhere.
But that was the thing too. Back in the days, you would paint everything. They would paint the outlet. They would paint.
Oh yeah, people would paint over everything. I'm not doing that. You know how many
outlets in my mom's house that was painted? It was like, Daddy, you got to put the,
Let it gas.
Take the cover off.
Yeah, remember lead gas? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the lead stopped the engines from knocking.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they actually think, over the long, like that generation, like the intelligence. No, like
I understand.
It really on a global scale, on a countrywide scale.
It didn't do nothing to me, duh. Right? What I say, duh. Yeah. Exactly. Not politically correct, right? Yeah.
Tech Government, if you want to join, you can.
Yeah, there's always a spot for you in the fourth window, Tech Troublemaker. Yeah, it's always opposite, Matt.
I know.
Yeah. We can send you a link if you like. Talk about walking in the snow for 1,000,000 years. Facebook still didn't load, man. I go back to that tab and it's just spinning.
There's been people on the Ecamm forums saying they're having trouble streaming into Facebook. They must have changed something.
I have trouble. This is the first time I've had trouble.
But last week you kind of had trouble, but we fixed it, right?
Yeah, not? But that was the computer was having trouble.
I painted OSH yellow paint that was lead based.
OSHA.
OSHA yellow that had lead. That's funny. Yeah. Because OSHA, if you don't know, Laura, OSHA is the team that looks after the workers for problems like lead.
Ah.
But there's a color of yellow they call OSHA yellow, and it had lead in it. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like an oxymoron. Yeah.
Interesting.
Like jumbo shrimp shouldn't be, Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I just reload the page, nothing happens, man. I feel like a traitor because I'm not on Facebook.
So what do we do? So now, just out of curiosity, what do we do next week? We just do YouTube?
I don't know. I got to look into if anybody else is having the problem. That's the first step. Like Matt Haas said, it might be a them problem. It might be them first, that we're not doing anything wrong. And see what they're up to, their research. Yeah.
I try not to rely on Facebook for anything. Just too much. Same. And Roy, close your ears. This is not for Roy to listen to. Same with Microsoft. I try not to rely on Microsoft. I just don't. It's too much.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Microsoft person too.
Here's the thing. Facebook and Microsoft, it works. It works great until it doesn't. And then it doesn't.
I got to get the link here. 1 second.
Oh, for what?
Yeah, if he wants it. I'm just going to copy and paste it.
You're going to Facebook message him?
I think that part of Facebook will probably work. I just can't stream. Just give me a second.
He says I'm
too tired to be on camera. I'll just offer colorful commentary. That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, no problem.
Yeah. It'll be like John. He doesn't have his makeup on.
You could just put voice. You could put voice and put your screen blank.
Yeah, like a disembodied voice. So I wasn't thinking that far, but okay, that's funny. It could be like John disembodied. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah, no.
He's like, maybe I could come on camera. I'm like, no, we're not changing it.
Oh yeah, it's too late. We got a good gag going.
That's like when we watch Tall Boy now. He does his vertical, and I laugh and I say, "So good." You could still only see half his face. James, you see his whole body.
he's still off center.
Cutting himself off. So he's doing vertical, but I said he's got James nice and framed in there.
James is always professional. Framed perfect. Yeah. Yeah. No, he does it. He just drifts. He drifts. He turns his head down and he drifts.
But I like the
A lot
vertical.
of
It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. Some habits are hard to break, man. What are you gonna do? But Laura loves complaining about it. She's like, he's doing it again. It's like, all right, I know.
I don't think. I mean, I love Tall Boy to death. I love the man. I love everything about him. But I don't think he's done a show with that microphone pointing to his mouth. It's not.
Yeah.
And that's one of the most directional microphones they make on the planet is the SM7B.
Yeah. Jesus. Yeah. Well, it works. We can hear him.
Hey, his stream looked good because the week before it was dropping frames and was doing something, and whatever he did, he fixed it. Because I was asking myself, like,
well, that's what I'm saying. I think some of the updates messed us up on vMix updates, and they quickly. I think they quickly scrambled to fix it because there was right after that there was 2 more updates. Like they're usually further apart. They were like right up against each other. So it's like they probably were like, "Uh-oh, we're gonna fix it now." Yeah. Mm-hmm. And he's vMix, so I'm not surprised.
Oh yeah, he is remixed.
Yeah, I had a problem. He had a problem. I'll chalk it up to that. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Hoping Robert Lee would pop up today. I guess
Oh
not.
boy.
What happened?
He said tall boy.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he has double ellipses. He's got 6 dots instead of 3.
Yeah.
He always puts in 200%. That Roy, so as evidenced by his double ellipses.
I like the little picture. Oh boy.
Yeah, Roy's picture's always good. Like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's at Ecamm. That's when we were at the Ecamm headquarters. That's their main studio. I have pictures.
You recognize
of
it? Yeah.
Oh yeah. There's a few streamers are using those photos because each person got to sit in the seat and take photos of themselves in that studio. And I've got 10 or 12 photos of myself in there, and so does he. And yeah, it's a nice studio. It's nice to. If you look in the background, you see my thumbs up, my little thumbs up.
Oh yeah, behind his head.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can see it in that crop of it, but it's back there.
Not this one.
It might be above his hand. See how his hand's there? It might be on that shelf. I don't know if it's in frame.
They cropped you out.
Okay.
They crapped you out. Yeah, I'm glad my microphone's been working. Telestrator. I finally got the Telestrator working. I'm gonna show you that for a second.
Yeah, that's something you think you would use an awful lot, but I don't think it has a good.
Well, if you're into sports, I think. See?
There you go.
We'll draw on you. We'll draw on Matt. Smiley face.
I am
There he
getting
goes.
ready to change it again.
What did they say? I'm getting ready to change it again. Oh,
Meaning
the thumbnail?
his picture.
Oh, yeah?
Are we supposed to change them like every month or something, like your password?
I
or
don't
something?
know.
No. I change my profile photo once every 14 years.
Why are you circling my head? What are you doing?
You gotta wear a push-up bra.
You're being silly.
Get little.
Now. What am I doing?
But I'll outline my glasses.
I was trying.
Oh, you did it. Yay.
Nice.
Well, he's staying still for me.
Perfect.
Thank you. A little goatee.
Keep that on screen the rest of.
Oh my goodness.
Give you a little earring. There you go.
Did you give me Fargo ears or something?
Yeah.
Or Hobbit ears?
Yeah. That's funny. Or I can put numbers on you guys. Who's number 1? You are. Who's number 2? You are. Who's number 3? I am.
Why am I number 1?
Number 2.
Yeah. Then there's the my personal favorite, which is pretty boring, which is just the dot.
Hey, give me a red nose.
red
Oh,
nose.
that's really cute.
Bring it up. There you go. I'll be like a cat.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they got a bunch of different files and things you can do. Squares. The circles.
I saw this post where some guy tore up the inside of his neighbor's house, but when they were away, he would take a red dot laser and his cats would just go ape shit, and he would put it into his house. The cats would just trash it.
That's so cruel. Oh my god. Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell happened?
What is Tectomex at? I figure if I am getting bored with myself, others probably are too. So I change up things. I have been losing less senses lately too.
Scenes. I've been using less
Scenes
lately.
Or
lately.
scene,
Because
sorry.
I tease him. He uses more scenes on his stream
Yeah.
than anyone else.
I remember counting them one day, man. I was like, what the hell? I think even
He had
Laura
scenes
remembers
with like
that.
race cars in the background and
Bubbles
falling
and all
in the
kinds of
background.
things. Yeah. I mean, the same amount of people on the screen, but he'd rearrange them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't have enough buttons for that. And he must have been triggering them manually because there was so many. I don't know how the hell he was doing it.
He's a professional. You got it figured out.
Yeah. Oh, the doggies are there?
My assistant producer's here.
Aww.
Oh. She like blinked one eye. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't blink both eyes. She blinks one eye. Oh, they got a haircut. Nice and trim.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They're extra fuzzy. Well, trimmed fuzzy.
Very
Super
good.
soft. How you
Very
doing,
good.
sweet pea? Thank you.
Oh, kisses. Doggy kisses.
Did your wife come back from her vacation?
Yep. It was good. Did some scrapbooking. She goes on these scrapbooking junkets with her girlfriends.
Oh.
she showed me what she worked on. She did something for Evan's girlfriend. She went to Paris, so it was a whole scrapbook of her photos when she was in Paris.
Mm.
And her name is Paris. So
Oh.
Paris
Oh,
went.
Ah.
Yeah, that's cool. Wow. Yeah. Oh, did you said you watched it already? I was like, I was telling Laura
The
about
Gorge?
it. The Gorge.
Yes.
It was
It
pretty
had the
good.
actress from Queen's Gambit.
Yeah.
I forget what her name is, but I like her.
She's got the extra offset eyes. She got they're spaced apart further than everybody else. It gives her that weird
Yeah.
look. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, she's
good. She's good. I like.
she was a badass, man. She was a
Yeah.
expert marksman.
Yeah. I was surprised. I liked it better than I thought I was gonna like it. I was going into it like,
It held my interest. It wasn't a horror flick. It was more like a sci-fi flick. But yeah, it was.
yeah,
It's good. Anything on Apple TV is usually a
yeah,
notch.
yeah.
What? What's the matter?
I actually got it like 2 days ago, but I didn't play it, and then I didn't realize what it was, and then I was like, oh shit. I said, that's when I messaged you. I was like, I better tell them I have it because it's already 2 days old in my drive.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess the thing that would most help me with those videos, the shows that you put out on Plex is Netflix. I don't have Netflix anymore. So if
Netflix.
something's
Oh.
on Netflix, that would probably
Okay.
be something I jump on because I have Prime streaming. I have HBO Max and Apple Plus.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
whenever Wednesday comes out, we'll definitely get that.
Yeah. Whenever, exactly. Whenever that is.
That's the theory nowadays.
Nobody knows.
Paramount Plus, I don't have. Not that there's much good stuff out there. I don't think.
You said Dexter, the new Dexter is on Plex, right?
Yeah. The Ultimate Sin. Yeah, the new one.
I haven't watched it yet. I have to get into it.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's worth watching, whatever platform I grab it, because that's how I that's I mean I only have Amazon and whatever the pirates give me.
Did you start Dexter?
The what? Did I
Did you
start
watch
Dexter? No,
Dexter
I
yet?
didn't start it. No,
Mm.
but I've seen like half episodes. They seem pretty good.
I know. I keep saying we definitely got to get back into Rings of Power. Oh my God, season
Rings
2.
of Power we still got to do. Yeah, that's
I
true.
haven't watched anything yet.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's good to have a few things in the bank we still gotta watch.
The movie with Jamie Foxx and what's her name? Camion. I think it's
Oh, Cameron Diaz?
yeah. That didn't come out yet, did it?
I don't think so.
You haven't seen it on Plex, right?
It's not available to us.
Mm.
I check at least every other day for
I
new
want to see
movies.
that. She's
There's been a
they're-
drought lately, I admit. There hasn't been much for us to watch.
They're,
but
they're married
it's gonna
together
change.
and they got kids and
Oh.
they're on the run and stuff.
Yeah, that's gotta be good. It's kind of like Mr. and Mrs. Smith kind of thing.
They said that that's when he got sick, Jamie Foxx, was during that movie or before the movie, either or before, after
Oh,
or
yeah.
before. Hmm
Yeah,
he
yeah.
posted a video that he was sick.
There's a
that
lot of
one time.
controversy about that. They think Diddy got him sick or something.
Mhm.
Oh, I gotta sneeze again.
I watched that movie, You're Invited, the one with Will Ferrell and
Oh, how was that? I
oh
haven't
my God, it
watched
was excellent. I loved it.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I like
Okay.
what's her name, Reese.
Witherspoon.
Yeah, I love her. She's amazing. I'll watch anything with her. And Will Ferrell wasn't too bad. It was
Yeah,
free.
She normally doesn't like Will Ferrell,
Yeah.
but I guess
I don't like him from Elf, but now he's
he's
blown
too
on
over the
me.
top for her most of the time. Yeah,
But it was free on Amazon Prime. It was included.
yeah. Amazon Prime's got a lot of good shows too. Yeah. Not my type of movie though, so that's why I'm probably not gonna pass up on it.
It was funny one part, not to spoil it, but he caught the alligator and he thought the alligator was dead. Meanwhile, it was alive, and he's in the room with him.
He's in the room with the alligator.
Yes.
Okay.
He goes, "Oh, I thought it was dead." He's like, "No, it's moving."
I forgot what movie it was. They did that. They hit a deer, and they put the deer in the back of the car, and they thought the deer was dead, and then the deer woke up, and it's in the car, and everybody's just thrashing around in the car. Oh man, I can't remember what movie it was, but it's pretty funny. Similar.
I remember that scene. Again, I don't know what movie it was.
Yeah, like the deer looks at them, they look at the deer, and everybody goes, "Ah!" They're all kind of banging around inside the car. Yeah. Yeah.
Alfred, my only true favorite of Will Ferrell.
Yeah.
Did you see he went to a hockey game dressed as Elf?
Oh yeah.
Kind of disheveled, but yeah.
Yeah, and he had the 5 o'clock shadows, drinking whiskey. You know?
Oh, the scary one was when Will Ferrell was on the Today Show, and they brought out a robot one of Will Ferrell. I don't know if you saw that one.
No.
And he said he pushed it away. He said it was so freaky he couldn't even see it. I'll send it to you if I find it.
That's weird.
He was all creeped out by it.
Wow.
They AI him.
You mean like a wax statue, or was it a robot?
A real robot.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Because those wax statues can be pretty creepy too, man.
I don't know if
The Madame Tussauds. Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, there's been a drought, man. I want some new movies. Nothing on Plex. What am I looking for? Facebook still not playing nice. Keep trying to load it. See everybody else on there. Ah, no good. Facebook has forsaken me.
I think it's deliberate. I think they're just trying to cheese off streamers, so they'll just give up.
Yeah. You can only post photos. But see, it's not even messing me up. It's create post. It's not even on the video part, the streaming part. It just won't let me post anything. You figured it'd be just the streaming part, but no.
You won't let you post?
No, I can't even post the text, nothing.
So can you post on your own page?
On my own page?
Yeah.
Let's see. That's a good question.
That's interesting.
No, even that's not loading now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Just loading. Maybe there's
I need to turn Facebook off and turn it back on again.
Yeah. I don't have that power. All I can do is refresh the screen, and then nothing's
Sure,
happening.
I could try to see if I could post something here from an online mastermind. Say you want to see us live, go to YouTube just to see if it posts, and maybe if you see it. Did you say
No,
you
just
can't...
type in something in the see. Say, hey, test message or something, or in the mastermind group. You got it open, so you might as well. I can't do nothing. Yeah. Not just that big of a loss. It's just weird. I hope it doesn't stay like that. Yeah.
I know, the messenger comes up with that code and everything.
No, not Messenger.
You said messenger.
Why would I do Messenger? I'm trying to post to the regular page. Not Messenger. No Messenger.
Someone call Zuckerberg immediately.
Yeah. Yeah, now he's all cozy with the president. I don't know. It's no politics. Yeah. Zuckerberg.
The Zuck. Well, I'm glad someone gave him like a new look. Have you seen him lately?
Yeah.
He looks like a normal guy instead of like
Yeah.
android
Yeah.
robot, whatever the hell.
He was competing with Data from Star Trek there for a little
Oh
bit.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone earned their money with that transformation.
You got a new stylist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I'm serious. Like, plus, I think
Yeah.
he's on a health kick. He's doing like MMA.
Yeah, I was amazed to hear that. He was talking to Joe Rogan about it, and I was watching that episode. That he actually disguised himself to get up to the ring, like he was supposed to fight, and nobody knew it was him. And then he took off his garb, his hoodie, and everybody's like, "Oh shit, is that Zuckerberg?" And he went in the fight, and he did the match, but nobody knew till the last second that it was going to be him. Yeah, now everybody knows that he's into it, but that first match, he said he took everybody by surprise. Yeah. Supposedly he's pretty good at it. Yeah.
He's a young guy, so
Yeah. He said something like the day goes a lot smoother once you go through that in the morning. He goes, everything else is kind of like blah, whatever. Okay. It's one way to get your kicks without coffee. Literally. Yeah. Zuck. That's funny.
the Zuck.
I never heard anybody say it the way you say it. The Zuck. Like the suck. The Zuck. Yeah. Can you type a message in there, Laura, into Facebook?
I don't know. What do you want?
Not a message.
I was able to compose a message on Online Video Mastermind. I didn't hit post, but the box did come up and let me typey type.
Oh yeah. Maybe
You can't even get that when you go to post. Does it just hang?
Yeah, it's not even a mastermind group. I'm now in the regular feed, and it says.
Do you want to share your screen? Do you want to share your screen?
Yeah. 1 second. Forget which button.
Oh wow!
Yeah, that's all I get. And I'm in the main feed right now.
If you quit the browser, you won't shut the stream down, will you?
No. Let me close it.
Quit the browser.
No,
and
because
call it back up.
Facebook's not streaming anyway. So yeah, I'm gonna open Facebook again, fresh.
That's just closing the tab, but yeah, let's see if that works.
Well, I've been refreshing, so there's nothing else to do.
Try it in a different browser. Do you have like Firefox or?
Yeah. 1 second though. Let me see if it opened. Same thing. That is crazy.
Quit the whole browser and call it back up.
No, I can't because YouTube's gone.
But oh.
I can open another browser, but I can't quit the browser. As far as I know, because I got the stream page open.
It should still stream.
I don't want to take a chance. I never did that before.
I sometimes stream without
I've never done it without
YouTube
the page.
open.
What? Oh, I gotta take off the screen. 1 second, Laura. I gotta take off the screen.
Well, what browsers do you have on the machine?
I have Firefox, Edge.
Open Firefox and log into Facebook.
Do I have Firefox? Oh, actually, I don't.
Well,
I
then
used to have it. I reloaded this computer and I haven't added it back. So
launch any browser other than the one you have open.
I have Edge. How come Edge is not showing up? Oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Facebook. Oh, I gotta log in. I don't have my credentials. Oh shit.
All right.
I can't log in. I can't log in.
Don't worry about it.
But I get what you're saying. Yeah, I'll try that later. I don't have my because usually I have a password keeper that I use a plugin in Firefox or the other ones, but I don't have them loaded, so I can't log in. I don't have it memorized. Oh well. We tried. We tried. We just have to give up on Facebook. It's all Laura's fault anyway. Right, Laura? It's all your fault? What's wrong, Laura?
I'm tired.
Alright, you drinking coffee today? You don't have coffee?
I have, but I'm tired.
Oh.
It's busy all day.
I'm burning out too. I got up early this week. Today for some reason. I don't know why. I was up early.
Making all your $1 million videos.
I only did 3 today.
Only 3.
But they were hard because I had to go outside. I had to build something in the basement, and then I did another basement video. So I'm trying to get to the easy ones. I have like 3 flashlights to do. Those go quick.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
The one flashlight I got, it's a little flashlight. I mean, it's like little flashlight. Now the actual light part was pretty big on it. $50 flashlight. I'm like, oh my god, what makes this thing $50?
Rechargeable,
nice.
waterproof, all that, right?
Magnetized on the back, it was. But it was a big one, it was like a. But as far as the handle, like just like the size of your little tiny thing. I was like, $50 flashlight, okay.
Yeah, you probably got a bunch of those already.
Starting to get a collection. Oh, I straight up bought one. I bought myself a tactical flashlight. They take that special CR123
yeah,
batteries.
those are bright. Anything that takes those batteries is super bright.
Yeah. I paid like $35 for that flashlight. But I got a whole package of those CR123 batteries. They're $50 worth of batteries. I got them through my side hustle.
They're very shelf stable, so you should get a lot of use out of them for a long time.
I'm still using the default Duracell that came with it. I haven't even used the Chinese batteries that I got for free. But figure I can whenever I need them.
Yeah. Now I'm into the rechargeable, so I got a bunch of those cells around too, but I don't have a light for it anymore. Yeah. But I won't get rid of the batteries.
Yeah.
I keep them around.
I got like a clip-on to your baseball visor light. I got one that's a pen, but it's got a bright light on it. And then I got another one that's like a flat little teeny stick that you can put on like your keychain. That's all kinds of bright stuff like that. So, okay. Got some flashlights.
Yeah. So you gave up on eBay?
I could.
You gave up on eBay or no? Huh?
Oh, I haven't gone back to it yet. I want to just drive a whole truckload of my products to your house and just say, you do it.
If you were close, I would help you out, but yeah.
He'd do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
if you were close.
You remember I used to sell a lot of stuff, Laura?
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Every time I look at my big pile of boxes, I'm like, wish Stuart lived closer.
Yeah, you don't have to do double shipping on all those items. Yeah.
I was thinking of asking the neighbor boy to do it if he wanted some extra money, but I don't want to put any responsibility on him because then, you know.
Yeah, it's hard. Yeah. When are you getting your motorcycle?
I don't know.
Oh, your motorbike, I should say. Your
It's
motorbike.
gonna show up. I'm electric bike.
No tracking on that? Can't find out where it is in the world?
I can't have no visibility. I just know it's on my list and it says shipped. But they don't. There's no tracking on it. They just show up.
Yeah.
But I did get this one box. It was about 1.5 feet by 9 foot long.
9 foot.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Here it is the soundproofing for the walls. Do you ever see those nice vertical wood stripes, and in between is fabric?
Yeah. James Hicks has been talking about it.
Yeah, I got some.
Oh yeah.
But I only got 2 panels. They only sent me 2.
2 little panels, or are you talking about the big ones?
They're 8 foot.
8 foot.
They go floor to ceiling,
8
and
foot.
they're like 1.5 feet wide. I got 2 of them. What am I gonna do with 2 of them? And it was like a real dark wood. I'm like, oh, don't send me the dark wood. I wanted the mahogany or the lighter wood.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So they sell it in 1 foot sections, and you got to keep putting it together. They can make them wide.
Yeah, but I sell them. I guess 2. They sell 2 panels and up. What am I gonna do with 2 panels?
Make an accent by putting it this way, vertical. Horizontal.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm gonna do the video. I'm probably just gonna lean them against the wall. I'm not even gonna shoot brad nails into the wall or anything. What the hell am I supposed to do with that? Can't say I blame them because they're not cheap. Let's see how much they were. Oh, I didn't log them in. Shit. I log in all of my stuff that I get. I
Sure.
do that.
Keep track of it.
Well, this is my new client gave me the wall panels, and no, that's not her. Here we go. Let's see. Trying to find it. No,
I gotta put
I get
this.
offers weird range hoods for above your stove. I'm like, I can't install this. Okay, here we go.
Unless it's better than the one you have, then we can install it.
Well, the one I have doesn't pipe outside. It's a cheapo. And I know it's pretty bad. Here, I'm gonna show you.
Vent. I have a real vent.
This is it. Yeah, look, 2 panels for $160. Can you see this? Am I sharing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they didn't send you a whole panel, did they?
Well, they sent me 2. 2
Oh,
panels.
they're only 12 inches by 12.
12.6.
Yes.
Yeah,
12.6.
1.5 feet.
Yeah.
1.5 feet by 94.
Oh, now I see.
That's probably 8 foot. Or 12.6. Wait, no. 84 would be. Anyway, I got 2 of them. I don't know what I'm gonna do with 2 of them. I guess it's. I don't think it's the black. It's the dark, very dark. It's very dark. Like this looks elegant, I think.
And what is it? You said there's foam in between? Yeah.
It's not foam. It's felt, but it's on a backer board, so it's like a board wrapped in felt, and then these slats on top of it.
Oh.
159. My God. So
Well, it still work
160
for sound
bucks.
treatment.
Every 3 feet is 160 bucks.
Wow.
So how many feet is your wall? Well, every 3 is one.
With my lens, it's basically 10 feet I'm trying to cover. So yeah, imagine 10 feet of that stuff.
Yeah, so there's
That's
3
crazy.
feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet.
That's crazy.
Easy to clean. Sound absorbing materials.
And they didn't you couldn't choose what color, huh?
No.
Wow.
Outside? Are you crazy?
Well, it's probably presswood, isn't it?
Well, the felt isn't waterproof. I don't know. I do desperately need sound treatment in that room, though.
Which room?
The video studio.
Oh.
That's where I'm going to put it, in the video studio.
Well, upstairs or downstairs? What do you mean? Which one?
The downstairs.
Downstairs.
Video.
Oh, okay.
I'll probably put it off camera just to help with the echo.
You build a partition out of it. Separate the wall. You know where the blanket is? Make a partition out of it. Yeah.
Don't tempt me. I'm just crazy enough to do it.
With the blanket, incorporate the blanket into it. Yeah.
Oh, I have a new piece of news. Okay, so you saw the birdhouse pole that I got.
Yeah, it's
and the
pretty
little
cool.
the birdhouse that I made.
Yeah.
Well, I had some Amazon gift card money, and I'm like, well, I bought a bird feeder and wild bird seed, so I'm gonna put a bird feeder above the house. We'll still have the house,
Yeah.
so it's gonna be a bird feeder, and then the house on the pole.
We can attach it to the back of the back of the house and keep going up.
Well, there's like an L bracket, and the house is on the flat part.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna rig something in the wood shop where I'm going to mount the bird feeder on there, and it's one of those ones where it hangs on a wire.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna hang it on the wire. I'm gonna actually bolt it, like get it real stable. And
Yeah.
have birds out there.
That's cute.
I figure birds are quiet. Like, if it's noisy, then that wouldn't work in my house because I do audio all day long.
Yeah.
Like, I couldn't have a wind chime. Like, wind chimes are
Oh,
banned.
forget it.
No,
Yeah.
they're banned.
Yeah, me
But
too.
like, I figure birds will be quiet, and I think I'll give the dogs something to look at.
Yeah.
And I took my fake owls down. I have
Oh yeah, I
faux
forgot you had those.
owls to chase off the critters, which I don't think were even working. Bunnies would go right up underneath it. I'm like,
Yeah. Well, I might keep some bigger ones from catching the dogs, though. Remember, you were worried about that? You were saying a bird's gonna fly down and pick up the dogs.
that is a very real concern because these hawks are huge, and I've seen buzzards. Like, what are they called? Vultures.
Oh, vultures! Yeah.
Vultures. Those things are massive, huge.
Yeah.
Their wingspans are like 4 feet in each wing. I mean, they're like, oh my God, prehistoric.
We don't see much of them in the city here. Maybe some hawks, but not a vulture. Yeah.
Well, when the puppies are running around and they go like this, look up. I'm like, uh-oh. What's out there?
Yeah. Yeah, no pets for us. No. Yeah. But those city hawks are amazing, man. You see them when we usually go into the city, we spot them. They fly down from the top of the building, just almost straight down, and then they turn out, catching a pigeon. Like Superman moves, like straight down, and then I can't even do it on camera. And then they just turn at the last second.
They're nothing to mess with, man.
Yeah.
You gotta respect those animals.
Surely.
Same thing with owls. Owls will mess you up.
Never had the pleasure.
Well, my friend lives in Georgia, and he has a big, long driveway with a big circle thing, and it's about wooded all around. And he gets out of his car and he sees this wood owl. Because they're not like little tiny things. They're massive.
Yeah.
And it was in the tree, and it was locked on, and it was looking at him. And he gets his cell phone and he calls his wife. He says, "If I don't make it to the house, there's this huge wood owl, and it's locked on me. It's motionless now, but
it's gonna pounce any second on me." Yeah. Crazy. I'm a city guy. I don't see any of that stuff. That's good. They can keep all the animals. My brother used to tell me about stories with bears and stuff all the time. He's like, in the middle of the night, I walk up on the porch, and he's like, I just locked eyes with it. He's like, who's moving first, me or you? No, they don't know. They just at a standstill, staring at the bear. And eventually the bear will walk away. It's like, you're lucky, man. You could have tripped over him. You come home a little drunk. Oh my god.
I saw a video where a mom and her young boy, like he just barely talking, and he went over to pet the dog, and it pulls out, and it's a baby bear, and it's on the other side of just like a fenced-in porch, the fence is only like 2 feet high, and he said, "I want to pet that dog. I want to pet that dog." She's get in the house. I want to pet that dog. That's not a dog.
Remember the time when your brother said that the skunks, it was a mother skunk, a papa skunk, and it was all the families, and they were crossing the road, and he was like, "You go cross the road."
Oh,
and
take all the time you need. Yeah.
He was just like, "Take your time." You get sprayed by 5 animals. It was like, nope.
Yeah. It could be chain reaction between all of them. You're gonna get hit 5 times. We got them in the cemeteries here. Sometimes we've seen them. Very skinny ones, but they were here. Yeah.
My friend, she lived in Pennsylvania, Patty, and she says that one morning she saw on her camera the bear came to visit on the patio. And she
just strolling along, sniffing everything. Like,
big black bear.
Make sure you check your camera before you step outside.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I told you that one time.
Your brother said he got off the bus and the bear greeted him.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. You
and
just
then
walk
all
up to
the
the
kids
porch.
Are standing there like, "It's a bear! Get in the house! Don't come out!"
Yeah.
I told you about that time where I stepped outside, and I have a picket fence, and my neighbor has a solid fence, but there's 2 feet between the fences, so there's like a little walkway between the properties. And then my shed is on the corner, and I walk out of the house, and I see this black blob in between those 2 fences, and it disappeared from behind. I thought it was like the Grim Reaper. Like it was, I was like, what the hell is that? And then I'm just freaked out. I'm looking towards that area, and then from behind the shed comes this big black hawk. It was a hawk flying in between the two, and I was like, "Oh man!"
That freaked me out. Yeah,
I didn't know what it was. I'm like,
like you said, death is coming for you. Like, what the fuck? That's funny. What you doing,
well,
Laura?
We made it past 10 o'clock. It's 8 after.
Yeah.
You want to shut it down?
Yeah. Plus, Facebook's not working.
It's hard to go to 10:30. That's a tough.
I know. We've
been
making it shorter and shorter, but it's okay. What? How much time did we do? I know you just said
It's
it.
an hour and a half.
Hour and a half? That's not bad. That's not bad.
Almost an hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's not bad. Yeah. I got to get some more exciting things to talk about next week, too. Yeah. I was telling Laura.
Now I'm just in lather, rinse, repeat mode for me. Not much new. What's on the agenda for you?
Not much. I mean, painting, lead, eating some lead. I'm waiting for paint to arrive from Home Depot, man, so I can't do anything until it arrives.
Oh my.
Yeah, kind of sucks. I'm kind of in limbo until it gets here.
Hello,
says,
John.
"What's up? It's only 7." Oh,
7
yeah,
o'clock.
sure. In his part of the world.
He's in the Pacific Northwest.
At least he showed up. He showed up for the end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're getting ready to sign off.
Yeah.
Executive producer.
Nice to see you, John. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up an early one this time. Yeah. Yeah, always a pleasure, Matt Haas. Always
you.
like this to catch up on what's going on.
I'm always surprised you let me back on.
Oh, I'm glad you come on. So
Yes.
that's great. It's always a pleasure. Nice to see you.
All right.
And we'll see you
You
next.
keep that library running, Laura.
I will.
Without you, the place would fall down, I think.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. And I'll see you next
All right,
week.
guys.
Night.
Night.
Hang in there. Take care. Bye.